The future of the pandemic era immigration policy, known as Title 42, is in limbo this morning. The Supreme Court temporarily blocked the rule from expiring tomorrow. The policy, enacted during the height of the pandemic, allows the government to keep immigrants out of the country, citing a danger to public health. But its long-term future, it's unclear, as cities and states across the nation prepare for a potential influx of migrants. Omar Villafranca has the latest from El Paso, Texas, which is under a state of emergency.
The border has spilled over into El Paso, where thousands of migrants seeking asylum are overwhelming shelters.
Have you ever seen it like this?
No. John Martin runs an El Paso homeless shelter that is mostly filled with migrants. Capacity is 120, but to avoid the freezing temperatures earlier this week, more than 230 people packed the rooms and hallways.
We're simply running out of food.
Many of the migrants are from Nicaragua or Venezuela, like Miliani and her 2-year-old son, Mila. They've slept in the shelter for the past 3 days.
What do you want to do here? Do you worry that this city and this county will reach a breaking point?
Well, I don't know if there's such a thing as a breaking point because you have no choice.
Judge Ricardo Samaniego is the top elected official in El Paso County. He says El Pasoans are doing their best to feed, clothe, and bus hundreds of migrants every day to cities like Phoenix, San Antonio, and New York, like 32-year-old Yasmin Hernandez and her 7-month-old son Liam from Guatemala.
¿De dónde? A Denver.
They're heading to Denver once she gets enough money for a bus ticket. She wants to find an office job in Colorado and save enough money to bring the rest of her family to the U.S. The White House is asking for billions of dollars to help move migrants to additional facilities or remove them if warranted. But El Paso's mayor says that's a long-term solution for a very immediate problem.
At the end of the day, this is strictly a Band-Aid for something that's bigger than El Paso, because we can't continue to go at this rate.
The number of migrants coming into El Paso has dropped from about 2,500 a day earlier this month to 1,300 on Monday. But still, the mayor of El Paso is asking for help from the National Guard, and those soldiers are on standby. Lana?
Omar, what more can you tell us about the federal aid in El Paso that's trying to help assist with the anticipated influx of migrants? Are there resources available both for the people who are trying to process them and for the migrants themselves that are so desperately in need, as you could see in your piece?
That's what we're hearing from the Biden administration, that the resources will be here. But talking to local leaders here and NGOs on the ground here in El Paso County, they're worried about the gap from when the money gets here and they can start using it to what's going on the ground. There's a few days that they are, in fact, worried about. We're hearing that the federal government is going to help supply more buses to move migrants to bigger cities so they can get to the areas where they're trying to get to and they have sponsorship or family there. There's also talk of beefing up Border Patrol so they can help process these migrants as they come through. But, of course, everything in Washington tends to move a little bit slower than things here on the ground, so that's the big concern here in El Paso.
I also want to follow up with what you were saying about the number of migrants coming to El Paso dropping quite a bit, but still large numbers. Is there concern that there's going to be a rapid uptick when Title 42 ends? How is that playing into all of this?
There absolutely is. I mean, just on the other side of this border fence is Juarez, and there's estimates that there's up to 20,000 migrants that are waiting to be able to come in. Title 42 mainly targets, migrants that are from the Triangle countries: Honduras, El Salvador, Guatemala. The people who we're seeing coming over: Nicaragua, Venezuelan, Cubans. These are people who the American government doesn't have diplomatic relations to, so they can't send them back over. So they're able to claim asylum here, and so they're really not subject to Title 42. So there are a lot of people from the Triangle countries that are waiting to cross over. When Title 42 expires, and keep in mind, this stay is just temporary. So when it does expire, they are expecting an influx of people coming in here, and this community is trying to get ready.
That's such an important point, Omar, that part of this is a different group of migrants coming over because they're concerned about what happens once Title 42 is lifted, and then another group of migrants that are expected to potentially come when it is. Omar Villafranca there at the border, thank you.